Hi friends, welcome to or welcome back to the channel Jane Reads. My name is Jeanette and today I am doing the Your Answers Can't Be Books tag. I was tagged for this video from Cora Mabry and Lucy Chronicles and it was like, okay, fine, I'll do the tag. First couple questions, well, the first question for sure, I was like, what do you not know? Like, most people probably can guess my answer for number one, but I'm like trying to come up with original answers, but we'll see. Can I do it? Okay, question number one is, what is something you own way too many of other than books? Okay, so I thought of our Coke collection. So I've tried to do a little video. Hopefully it'll work. I can put it in here. Yeah, we have a lot of Coke stuff. And that video is just the Coke stuff in our basement. It doesn't count like our big Coke sign that we have in the garage. We have a Coke lamp upstairs. We have a plane made out of Coke cans, which actually I should have grabbed. Doesn't count because that's all upstairs. So that the video is just the stuff that's in the basement. Yeah, we have a lot of Coke stuff. But I think a lot of people know that we love to collect Coke. I think I've talked about it a number of times. So I was like, so there's that. I love lipstick. And I own a lot of lipsticks. Again, I took a little video. I did count the other day how many there were, and I don't remember. I want to say 39, but I don't remember for sure if that's the number. And the funny thing about this is there's a very small section that I wear on a regular basis. The others are just options available. But I always walk into the drugstore and I always go to the lipsticks and look. Very rare do I actually buy because, as I said, I know my certain brand, I like it. So then I do for that, I don't just buy a ton to try. My collection has grown over years. And probably some of them are probably quite old that probably should have been thrown out. And I actually did go through some a while back and throw out some. But I probably could weed it down a little bit more than I did. But, you know, I weeded it down quite a bit that one day. So this is the remainder. Speaking of a collection that I probably could weed down, is another one I took a little video clip of, is nail polishes. I have a lot of nail polishes. And again, I use a small little handful on the regular basis. I did count these and I have 50 bottles of nail polish. 50! And I probably could look at it and say there's probably 10 I wear on a regular basis. Yeah. This is a collection that I do need to go through and actually reduce some, because there are some that are really old that I would never try because they're just no good. But they're sitting in the drawer still. Yeah. Then the other thing that I know my husband for sure would say I have a lot of is striped shirts. Like shirts with stripes. I love stripes and I have quite a few tops, especially sweaters, but I do have some like t-shirts and stuff, but especially sweaters. There was a vlog a couple weeks ago where every single day in the vlog I was wearing a different striped shirt and I didn't even do that on purpose. It was just as I was editing, I noted, I was like, wait, that's a stripe. Oh, that's a stripe. Oh, oops. Yeah, I have a lot of them. Editing Jeanette popping in to share my striped clothing collection. I pulled it out and it's like, oh, it's bigger than I thought. So to start, I'm going to start with sweaters because that's what I'm wearing. So I have this one and then I have another one in a blue and white stripe. Then I'm going to do this very quickly because there's quite a bit. So I have this one. I have my black and white one. I have this one that I have in 3 colors. I have it in the red and white and gray. You've probably seen me wear all three of these very recently. They're my newest ones. Then I have my green one. I have another gray and white one. I have this one, which is more subtle. Of course it's gray. Yeah, you see a theme. A lot of them are gray. Okay, now going into 3/4 length tops. I also really like pink. This one's quite old, but I still really like it. Oh, this is long sleeved. I'm gonna have to fold all these clothes. And t-shirts. I also really like white. White, gray, and pink. The last t-shirt. And dresses. Long sleeved. This is blue and white. Pink and black. Same style, black and white. Another black and white. And then 2 skirts. And I also have this one in blue and white, like so it's blue with white stripes. Yeah, that is quite a few clothing with stripes on it, so that is definitely what I own the most of. I forgot a sweater. There's probably more that I forgot that I can't see. Oh, as I look at the closet. Yeah. So yeah, those are a few things that I own quite a bit of. And some of it you probably already knew. Okay, number 2 is, what is something you do for fun that is not reading a book? I really had to think about this because really a lot of my time is spent reading a book, watching hockey, and watching YouTube. And usually if I'm watching hockey, I have a book open. So I don't know if that really counts because that ties into the book. So what I'm going to say is watching YouTube is really kind of my guilty pleasure in a way, just relaxing moment. I watch quite a bit. And I also love to play the game Phase 10 on my phone. I am addicted to Phase 10. It is the only game I play on my phone. But yeah, that is kind of my guilty pleasure. So number 3 is, what is something that is special or important on your nightstand that is not a book? Okay, so on my nightstand, I have my alarm clock, I have a lamp, I have a Kleenex box, I have hand lotion, and I have my Lipsol. So that's it. The only time there is a book on my nightstand is I'm going to bed reading that book, and then I put it down to go to sleep, and then the next day I pick it up to move it to the couch to read it, right? Like, it doesn't sit on my nightstand. So out of the items, the one that's kind of special, and it's special for its own reason, is my alarm clock is supposed to be, I don't know what it's called, like you plug it in and it sets itself for the time, like a time setting, like you don't have to adjust the times. As soon as you plug it in, it's supposed to set to the time. It does not. I mean, it does. It's just an hour and 10 minutes fast. And I can't adjust it. And at first it was like, what in the world? Like, this is supposed to be a cool advanced technology, and yet the time's wrong. But now it's just become a joke and I've gotten used to it. So Andrew has his nightstand on his side of the bed. I have his alarm clock on his nightstand on his side of the bed. I have my alarm clock on my side of the bed. And when you look at the clocks, they're an hour and 10 minutes, maybe an hour and 20 minutes off from each other. And so if you want to know the real time, you look at Andrew's, you don't look at mine. But it still works because I just set my alarm an hour before I really would want to get up. So if I want to get up at 7:30 real time, I just set it for 6:30. Right? Yeah. I'm like, did I do that right? Yes. So yeah. But now it's just become such a running joke that we keep it. And I said to Andrew, I don't know, if I was to replace it, I'd always be wrong. Like, I'd always be late. I'd never know the right time because I just know when I look at, okay, well, it's off by an hour and 10, right? Like, just, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Number 4. What's something you buy at a bookstore other than books? I very rarely go to a bookstore. I go to, I get most of my books from thrift stores and stuff, so I don't go to a bookstore. But I always look at the jewelry. Are you shocked? And I know when we went to Christian Publishers in Nashville, I went in, and I got books there. I did get books there. But I also picked up a necklace there. Not this one. It has a little cross on it. And yeah, I always look at the jewelry. Sometimes they have really cool, nice jewelry. So yeah, that's tend to be what I buy because I'm not a bookmark girl. So yeah, jewelry. Now, I don't think our bookstore, in Canada, it's Indigo Chapters. In the States, I know it's Barnes & Noble. And I don't know if they carry jewelry, but in a Christian bookstore, that's where I head if I'm not heading for books. Okay, number 5. Oh, I forgot about this question. Oops. Okay, number 5. What is a fun gift you've received that wasn't a book or a gift card for books? So I immediately think of 2. And I have shared both of these gifts before. And I was trying to think of something different, but they're the 2 gifts that stand out in my mind. And I will insert pictures here of them. And one is a map of the United States in a picture frame that you can take out. And I got a set of pencil crayons when I was given this gift as well. You can take out and color in the states that we've visited. And so she put Andrew and Jeanette's travel log on the bottom of it. And we have colored in she had some colored when she gave it to us, but we've colored in some since we've got it. Then the other gift is we have, it's got a picture of my name. It says Jeanette Street, Jeanette Ave, Jeanette something. And then in the middle, it's got our last name and it says established 2003 because that's when we were married. And then in the bottom picture, it's got Andrew Ave. I think it's Andrew Ave. And these are actual pictures of street signs that my sister-in-law took of streets in her neighborhood in Toronto where they live. And that was a gift. So both of these gifts are from my sister-in-law. She is an amazing gift giver with very unique ideas and not expensive ideas. She made both of these herself. And these are the 2 gifts that really stand out that we have displayed in our home and look at often and are just so unique. So yeah, those are the gifts that are special. Then number 6 is what's a YouTube channel you watch that's not related to books? So I immediately thought of Jessica Braun and Tyler Braun and Disneyville. And they're all, Disneyville is run by Jessica and Tyler together. Jessica and Tyler are husband and wife. They each have a channel. So I started watching Jessica number of years ago, before their first child was born. And I don't remember how old she is now. But yeah, a number of years ago. And she started as a beauty YouTuber and is really kind of more into lifestyle, and now kind of, you know, as her family has grown and changed. But they're also very big into travel. And Tyler, on his channel, he is a travel agent and he vlogs all their travels. So on his channel, they do all their travel vlogs. And that Andrew and I love to sit down and watch that. Then they do a Disney podcast where they just talk about Disney stuff. And on that channel, which is Disneyville, they have all their Disney travel vlogs. They initially were on Tyler's, but now they're in the process of moving them all. So all the Disney stuff is on one channel. But yeah, so really I watch all three of their channels quite a bit. Like anytime Jessica has a new video up, I usually watch it. I don't watch every pack with me video, for example, especially because a lot of times she's packing for the kids and that does not apply to me. So yeah, but I watch a lot of their videos. The other channel that I very recently have started watching is All Recipes. And I can't even think of the lady's name that's the host on it. I know it, but I can't think of it offhand. But it's cooking videos. And I'm intrigued by her. I love to watch cooking videos. I don't know why, because a lot of times I don't make the recipes. But I do like watching them to say, oh, well, I could do, I don't know. Like, there's something about, it's comforting to watch, even if I don't take those recipes and make them myself. So yeah, those are the YouTube channels that I watch that are not books. But majority of my subscriptions are BookTube channels, for sure. Okay, and then question number 7 is to tag some friends. I don't want to, and you can't make me. Lucy tagged a bunch, Cora did tag a bunch, so I don't want to tag anybody. But if you want to do this video, go ahead, do the video and say that I tagged you, because here, tagging whoever you would like to be tagged. If you would like to be tagged, I am tagging you. And so that is the Your Answers Can't Be Books tag. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video today, and please tell me, did you learn something new about me that you weren't already able to guess? And do we have some stuff in common? I would love to chat in the comments below. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video today, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.